Good YouTube, Quinn Wade. Coming to y'all with that instant basketball analysis on Analysis Playground on YouTube, exclusively on there forever. And we're going to talk about how the Orlando Magic blew a 20 plus point lead and lost to the Toronto Raptors after Paulo Banchero took a jump shot that bricked and sealed the game for them to be able to come back and win it. But the Raptors win the game 107 to 106. 20-14 is the Raptors now, 10-7 at home. They was at home in this game. And the Magic are now 18-15, 7-9 on the road. The Magic got off to a great start, 29-18, a double figure lead going into the second quarter, which was 36-36, tied by both teams. And then the Raptors won the third quarter 30-29. And then they won the fourth quarter 23-12 to win the game by 1 point. Let's talk about the Magic. Paulo Banchero, 38 minutes, 23 points, 9-19 for the field. Yes, the jump shot was working a little bit in this one. 2 of 4 from 3, 3 of 4 from the free throw line. Had a triple-double, 15 rebounds, 10 assists. Everybody in the starting lineup had a rebound or more or assist or more in this game for the Orlando Magic. That's how well they was playing. He also had 1 turnover, 1 block, 3 offensive rebound, 1 personal foul, and a -4 and plus minus. The only starter to not get in double figures was Wendell Carter Jr. 32 minutes, 9 points, 4 of 10 from the field, 1 of 5 from 3, 6 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 turnover, 1 steal, 1 block, 1 offensive rebound. He did foul out of this game, but he still played a good amount of minutes. He was a +4 and plus minus. He didn't make the threes. They needed those to go down. In this one, it was a close game. Any help would have helped them, but it just wasn't his night to be able to make all those threes tonight. Tyus Jones, 28 minutes, 10 points. He was 4 of 8 from the field, 2 of 6 from 3. He did have 4 rebounds, but only had 2 assists. That's low for a player like him. But he did have 1 turnover and a steal, 2 personal fouls, and finished as a -13 and plus minus. He was efficient from the field and decent from 3. So you will take that type of performance from him. Desmond Bane did what he normally tries to do, and that's try to knock down some threes and get to the basket and get to the free throw line. He did play 30 minutes and have 18 points. It was 6 of 18 from the field. Missed more shots than you would like, especially because he also went 1 of 4 from 3, but he did go 5 of 5 from the free throw line and had 6 rebounds. And he also had 3 assists with no turnovers, a block, 5 offensive rebounds, no personal fouls, and was a -6 and plus minus. And then Anthony Black, 32 minutes, 27 points, the most points on the team. Again, 9 of 19 from the field, just like Paulo. The difference was he went 2 of 7 from 3, and he shot more free throws because he went 7 of 7 there. Tonight, 3 rebounds, 3 assists, 4 turnovers, 1 steal, 4 personal fouls, and a -3 and plus minus. Jonathan Isaac, no minutes played, just a couple seconds, and he didn't do anything because of that. But he also had no turnovers or personal fouls and finished as a 0 and plus minus. Jamal Cain played 12 minutes and had 3 points because he went 3 or 4 from the free throw line. He missed his only 3, and he missed his other 2 shots. Or his other shot, which was a 2-point field goal. He did have 3 rebounds, no turnovers, 2 personal fouls, and 1 offensive rebound. It was a +8 and plus minus. Tristan Da Silva, 27 minutes, 6 points, 2 of 6 from the field, 0 of 1 from 3, 2 of 2 from the free throw line, 6 rebounds. Those rebounds was the most off the bench. He also had 1 assist, 2 offensive rebounds, 3 personal fouls, and a -3 and plus minus. Good game from Tristan. He really filled up the stat sheet and was able to score. He had the most points off the bench besides Jace Richardson, who had the most with 7. He did play 20 minutes. He was 2 of 7 from the field, 1 of 4 from 3, 2 of 2 from the free throw line. You would like to see him shoot the ball a little bit better, though. He did still help out with the 3 rebounds and 4 assists, and also not having turnovers helped too. He also had a steal, 1 offensive rebound, and 2 personal fouls, and was a +12 and plus minus. Noah Pinda, 5 minutes, 1 point because he went 1 of 2 from the free throw line. Did have 1 rebound, 1 turnover, no personal fouls, in the +5 and plus minus. And Gogo Pataze, 16 minutes, 2 points, 1 of 2 from the field, 0 1 from the free throw line. He did have 5 rebounds, no turnovers, but he also had 2 blocks with 4 personal fouls and 2 offensive rebounds, and finished as a -5 and plus minus. And then the Toronto Raptors, they stayed in it. They didn't quit. They didn't give up. They continued to fight. They continued to make plays. They continued to make shots, and they defended decently when it mattered most. And the Magic just took some tougher shots, and they just couldn't convert them as well. But you got to give credit to the Raptors for making them be in those situations where those was the best shots that they felt that they can take. Brandon Ingram, 34 minutes, 17 points. He was 7 to 22 from the field, took the most shots on the team in this game. But he also went 0 of 6 from 3. Again, he didn't make a 3. He did go 3 or 4 from the free throw line and had 9 rebounds. Every starter had a rebound or more, in an assist or more, just like the Magic. The difference was they also just kept grinding a little bit better in this one, and they slowed down the Magic because the Magic was not making shots either at some point in this game. I mean, anytime you can score 12 points in a quarter, that means you really didn't have it going at all, because that's a low amount of points for an NBA team. But Brandon Ingram had 4 assists, 1 block, 2 offensive rebounds, 2 personal fouls, and a plus 8 and plus minus. Sandro, he was getting to the basket, but he missed every 3. 0 of 3 from the three-point line, 5 of 10 from the field, 13 points, 23 minutes, 3 of 3 from the free throw line, 4 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal, 1 block, 1 offensive rebound, 2 personal fouls, and a 0 on plus minus. And then Scotty Barnes, he didn't have the night that he had before, but he still had a good one because he finished with a double-double, 13 points, 11 rebounds in 37 minutes. He went 5 of 12 to get it, and 1 of 2 from 3 and 2 of 2 from the free throw line. He also had 2 assists, 2 turnovers, 2 steals, and a block, 2 offensive rebounds, 3 personal fouls, and a minus 3. And plus minus Emmanuel Quickly, 25 minutes. He only scored 4 points, mainly because he went 2 of 12 from the field and 0 of 6 from 3. And he also had 5 rebounds, 5 assists, 1 turnover, 1 offensive rebound, 2 personal fouls, and finished as a minus 18 and plus minus OG Abaji. 20 minutes, 10 points. He was 4 of 8 from the field, 0 of 1 from 3, 2 of 2 from the free throw line, 4 rebounds, 3 assists, no turnovers, 3 offensive rebounds, 0 personal fouls, and was a plus 7 and plus minus. You have to be happy that he was efficient and he had the ability to find his teammates. They always moving the ball, they always cutting, they always driving, they always shooting when they could. And it kind of worked out because they didn't shoot the ball that great, even from the free throw line. But Jamison Battle had 4 minutes and he had 2 points. Was 1-on-1 from the field with a rebound, and he also had no turnovers, but he did finish with 2 personal fouls, and his rebound was offensive. And he was a plus 2 and plus minus. Kyler Murray Boyles, 25 minutes for him, 4 points, 1 of 6 shooting from the field, 1 of 2 from 3, 1 of 4 from the free throw line. He did have 12 rebounds, which was the most on the team. He also had 2 assists and also 2 turnovers, 2 blocks, 7 offensive rebounds, 5 personal fouls, and a plus 18 and plus minus. Mo Bamba, he ended up playing. You would think that he was out of the league, but he is on this roster. 4 minutes, he went scoreless because he took no shots or free throws, but he did get a block, and he also had 2 personal fouls and finished as a minus 9 and plus minus. Jamal Shea, 29 minutes. He had the most minutes off the bench, and he also scored the most points with 19. He went 8 of 15 from the field, 3 of 6 from 3, 0 of 2 from the free throw line, 4 rebounds, 5 assists, 1 turnover, 1 block, 1 offensive rebound, 2 personal fouls, and a plus 13 and plus minus. The assist was the most off the bench. He also ended up taking a good amount of shots and finished efficient. So you have to like that even from 3. And he could have did even better if he made his free throws, but he only took 2, so it ain't a big deal. Jacoby Walter, 24 minutes, 10 points, 2 of 6 from the field, 1 of 4 from 3, 5 of 6 from the free throw line, 7 rebounds. He also had 2 steals, 2 offensive rebounds, and no personal foul, and minus 3 and plus minus. After like the fact that he got in double figures, he got his way to the free throw line. That's how he scored the bulk of his points. He also had a game that was decent. Grady Dick, 15 minutes, 15 points, 4 of 7 from the field, 2 of 4 from 3. He finally shot a good 3-point game again, but he also continues to make his 2-pointers too. But he also got to the free throw line, 5 of 6 shooting. That was great to see. 1 rebound, no turnovers, 1 steal, 2 personal fouls, and a minus 10 and plus minus. And the rebound that he had was offensive. Other than that, we can do the last comparisons. The Raptors shot 8 more shots than the Magic. They took 99, but they shot 39%, while the Magic shot 41. 34 3-point shots for the Raptors. The Magic shot 2 less, and they made it at 28%, while the Raptors made it at 24. Then the free throws, the Magic shot 27, the Raptors shot 2 more, which was 29. But the Magic shot 85%, while the Raptors shot 72%. The Raptors out rebounded on 58 to 52, and then the Magic had more assists, 25 to 22, 6 turnovers, which was really good. But the Magic only had 8 both, and did a good job of taking care of the basketball. But the Raptors did a little bit better. 6 steals, while the Magic had 4, and then 7 blocks for the Raptors. The Magic had 5, 21 offensive rebounds. The Magic had 15, 37 defensive rebounds. It was a tie. 22 personal fouls the Raptors had, and then the Magic had 24. But like I said, the Raptors did take more free throws, but they made it at a worse percentage. And it was only 2. That was the difference. Other than that, close game. Really, really close one. Really, really fun one. You didn't know how it was going to end. You didn't know how it was going to be won. But the Raptors, you got to give them a lot of love and a lot of credit. They was able to get back in this one and pull off the upset and get the win. And that's what it's all about. You got to keep playing, man. You just got to keep playing and just see what happens. And you got to play your hardest. You got to play your smartest. And I feel like the Raptors was able to do what they had to do to get it done. It wasn't pretty. It wasn't nice. It wasn't sweet. It was just an ugly mess of a game for both teams. Both teams was really holding, it down and really made it tough and difficult for each other. They both have good size and good athleticism and good speed and decent shooting. It was just gonna come down to who was gonna find a way to get the best looks, and then who was gonna find a way to get to the free throw line, knock them down, and who was gonna find a way to rebound when it mattered. And it ended up being the Raptors that did those things, and those small things helped them win by 1 point, and you would take it because that's what you wanted was the win. Now you got it. Now on to the next game for both teams. Comment, like, subscribe, share the notification bell to get the analysis when it first come out. I also do conversation videos just like this, but about various other NBA topics and about basketball and NBA too. Obviously, I do breakdowns of real footage of legends, current legends, rookies, and those future stars. I also do my draft and draft coverage. Plus, I also have over 4,000 plus videos on my channel that you can watch right now and enjoy, and it's all for free. And on top of that, I try to make videos every single day throughout the day to give you something to watch and look forward to when it comes to basketball and NBA content. Other than that, thanks for watching. Thanks for checking out the channel. Thanks for the love. Thanks for the support. And thank y'all for appreciating the content for what it is and continuing to come back and enjoying the content that I make and how I make it. Other than that, y'all stay blessed up. Y'all stay good. Peace. And I'll see y'all hopefully later today with more analysis.